Hello, it's Natasha. Happy to see you back. As you maybe know, Pink Fresh Studio have recently released an amazing collection of essential slim cuts, a collection of dies designed to help you make slimline cards. I will leave the link to this release in the description below, as always, in case you're interested. So I some time ago I made these two cards using the new slimline dies, but today's video is not about cards but about custom-made envelopes. So these dies have been designed to make a card that will fit nicely into a regular business envelope. But what if you don't have a business envelope at hand? Or what if you want an envelope that will match your card in color or design? So you need to make an envelope yourself. So this is an example of an envelope that we're going to make today. So I made this blue envelope for this blue card. So it fits nicely in here, and voila, isn't it lovely? Okay, so let's make an envelope. Okay, we'll need some paper. So this is a thinner paper that I have in my stash. I have a lot of different colors, so it's too thin to use it for cards. So I use it for die cutting or for some paper projects. So we're going to use this for our envelope today. And you will need 2 sheets of paper or a bit less, but I will tell you about this in a couple minutes. Then you will need scissors or an X-Acto knife if you feel more comfortable working with an X-Acto knife. We'll need some adhesive. I'm going to use my tape adhesive because it's quick and just for the sake of the video, but you can obviously use your liquid adhesive or any other adhesive that you need, you prefer. And also we'll need a scoring board. So first, for the sizes. So this slimline cuts have a size of 3 and 5/8 and 8 by 5 and 5/8. So you can make a card with exactly the same size, but I made a card that has an 1/8 of an inch border around the die cut. So my final card size is 3 and 7/8 by 8 and 7/8. So I want to make an envelope that's slightly bigger so that my card fits in, goes in and out easily and nicely. So to define the size of your envelope, you need to take your card size and add about 1/4 of an inch on the longer side and about 1/8 of an inch on the shorter side. So the size of my envelope would be 4 inches by 9 and 1/8. But again, don't worry, I will leave all the calculations in the description below, so just don't worry. And I will do some cutting now and I will get back to you. So I have prepared the base, the main body of my envelope. So this is 8 by 10 and 1/8. So we need an extra inch. So although the size of my envelope is 9 and 1/8, but we need an extra inch for the flaps to glue our envelope together. And for the flap, I'm using leftover paper from my blue envelope. So I will make my envelope in 2 colors, which will match perfectly this card because it has pink and blue in it. So this is 10 and 1/8 by 8, and this flap is 9 and 1/8. So this is this length of our envelope, and 3.5 inches. So now we need to do some scoring. So we score it in the middle first. So I score it at 4 inches. Then I score half an inch on each side to create flaps. And as for my flap, I score it at half an inch. That's the only scoring I need to make here. So now we'll need our scissors, and we need to cut off these parts. And so I recommend to use long scissors, because you can do the cutting just in one go. Or you can use, as I said, you can use your X-Acto knife. And if you're comfortable working with X-Acto knife. Okay, so our envelope base is ready. We'll just fold it and score to help it, to help crease the lines. So this will be the main part of our envelope. As for the flap, we're going to decorate it so that it looks nicely. For my blue envelope, I used this set of crafting dies, slim edges, and again, all the links will be in the description below, to cut out this nicely lovely shape of the flap. But for this card, for this envelope, I'm going to use another set of slim cards. These are called slim lacy edges, and I'm going to use this die because it matches perfectly the die cut I used for my card. So I'm going to run this through my die cutting machine. And also, if you notice, this die is a bit shorter than our flap, but please don't worry, because this will actually work for our advantage, and I'll show you in a minute why. So okay, as you see, the die doesn't cut through our flap completely, but that's good, because now we're just going to connect the end of the die cut, the die cut piece with our scored line, and this will give us a nice, you know, a little bit narrowed edge to our envelope flat, and it will look finished and complete. And I also cut off just a sliver, little triangles from this side. Okay, we'll fold it. Okay, so now let's assemble our envelope. So as I said, I'm using just my tape, just for the sake of the video, but you can use your liquid adhesive to make sure that your flaps are completely adhered and hold nicely. So first we'll adhere our flap, okay, and we adhere it on the side which has no flaps. Okay, so, and adhere just a teeny tiny bit above, so it's just a teeny tiny bit above, so that it creates above your the main body of the envelope. Okay. Okay, so, well, you see I have quite a big flap, but you can obviously make it narrow, or if you use another die, for example, if you use this one or this one, it will cut off a bigger chunk of your flap, and it won't look that big. But I kind of like it that half of the envelope is pink and half is blue. So okay, so here is our envelope ready, custom made envelope. And you one idea is that you die cut both sides of the flap, and you adhere flap on the outside. This way you will have a nice decorated edge on this side as well if you want. And you can decorate this envelope to your heart content. You know, you can really go to town with decorating. So I honestly don't know how these envelopes would go through mail. They are quite sturdy, I think, and I don't know if you will be if you are charged extra for that, but these envelopes are perfect for hand-delivered cards, or if you want to include something with your card, like maybe some cash or a gift certificate, or I don't know, something else. And I just think that envelope, especially a custom-made envelope, adds a little, a little extra to your card. Okay, I hope you like this idea, and I hope you give it a try. Thank you very much for your time. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourself, and have time, find time for something that makes you happy. Have a great day, and see you again soon. Bye.